Alright, this is Crash Landing on You, Episode 1, and let me tell you, it is an action-packed Korean drama, especially. It starts off with two people, presumably a couple, of course, holding hands, and that is just the perfect start to this action-packed TV series. We get introduced to all of our protagonists and antagonists, I guess. I don't really think it has an antagonist yet, but whatever. We have Sari, the main protagonist. She's going to be our heroine of this story. Heartless business bitch that gets things done. And that's about it. That's her character so far. And that she's basically immune to damage. That's what we know. She's indestructible. She should be recruited to the MCU. Next, we have her brother, who she blocks over a phone call and is genuinely not really a person. She does have a assistant that is pretty cool. He gets all worried about her, like a stereotypical assistant, though. Their father just got out of jail for a crime, presumably that he didn't do. You know how it be sometimes. Legal systems, especially in, well, they're not in America, so I can't even say that. It is what it is, but he's out now and they're rich as fuck. She has a fashion company, and apparently her next outing will be a sports magazine of paragliding. No, I'm not really sure what demographic she's looking for, but I doubt it's very big. Paragliding, I can't say I know anyone who has done that even. More power to them, though. I guess the fashion consists of custom jumpsuits. I really couldn't tell you. So shit goes down, and they're advertising some paragliding ad while she's in the air, and a CGI tornado comes out of North Korea, left field, sucking her up, blowing her around, whatevs, she's immune to damage, like I said, so it's fine. And we pan over to our male protagonist of the story, Captain Ree, and he is by far way too good looking to be a fucking North Korean. Look at this. He's fucking perfect looking. What is this? He's clean, he's fit, and let me tell you, he can jump about 20 feet, that's for sure, and a master of martial arts and persuasion, but this is a North Korean? Okay, I've never seen any North Koreans in real life, but that's what they're like. They're packing some heat. Okay. This is, that's a man right there. Okay. But anyway, we have a captain of the North Korean border guard. They're pretty incompetent, mind you. They would all have been court-martialed a long time ago, I'm sure, especially in that country. However, he finds the business bitch in a forest on their side of the 38th divide. So she wakes up all groggy without a scratch on her. This bitch, she doesn't have a single. I mean, this tiny little spell, like worse than some of the scenes in Harry Potter where the scar just isn't there. It's worse than that, okay, guys? There is nothing there on her face. Okay, whatever. She's immune to damage, whatever. So she's having trouble getting out of this paraglider thing. She's stuck in a tree. He has a gun, pointed at her, just a pistol. And we all know he's not going to shoot her. She's the main character. He's clearly the main love interest. It's fine, whatever. And get this. He tells her, get down. She's like, well, it's high up. Bitch, he has a gun. You gonna get down or get shot? But anyway, she somehow manages to cut herself free. And get this. This is how she must have Olympic pole vaulted 30 yards right into his hand. Right into him. How in the hell does that happen? I mean, literally 30 yards, at least. He didn't shoot. Man, she could have aggressed him. Not pow, 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 pow. Nope, nothing. Whatever, okay. Some crazy stuff happens, and basically he doesn't shoot her for no reason. She's like, oh, I'm rich. I don't know my name. I don't know your name. Blah, 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 blah. And then he steps on a fucking mine. This thing, he steps on a mine. He does. Not the civilian. No. Not the civilian, but... Okay, whatever, I like the action. I'm all for this. He steps on a mine and gets himself stuck. Because once you've stepped on the pressure plate, you can't release, or it explodes. So she's like, well, la-di-da-di-da, how do I get back to home? Because she, throughout this all, doesn't realize she's in North Korea, mind you. She thinks she's still in South Korea, even though she just had a North Korean soldier point a gun at her. But that's besides the point. Anyway. So he radios, grabs his radio, pulls it up. Man, his allies are named Cuckoo, and I'm not even joking. He radios Cuckoo, and then drops the radio in this. He basically does this, and it slides right out. He throws it into the water. And I'm like, well, that shit's broken. That's North Korean tech right there. There is no way they have waterproof radios. Apparently they do, though. And Cuckoo respawns, whatever. And he's on a pressure plate, he's on a mine. So she's like, Siri's like, or Sari, I don't know how. A business bitch. Okay, business bitch is like, well, what's the way I should go? And he tells her. He straight up is like, stay by the riverbank, dog, and then make a right when you get to the fork. I've never, this is the military in North Korea. This is crazy. This is awesome that they're this. Why do we not just make peace with them? That's all I'm saying. So he's like, yeah, just go, bro. You're good. I'll live somehow. And she straight up, after getting helped, she's like, well, you won't be needing this radio anytime soon, and sets it on a rock. 3 yards away. So it'll get knocked down river to him eventually, maybe. Maybe. He could be sitting here for hours on a pressure plate. Whatever. So she starts running, and she has to be the luckiest person alive. My God, she should literally play the lotto 10 times in a row. The business bitch would just, 5 steps, boom, you're done. Explosion, you're done. Gonzo. Done. Nope, not her. She's apparently a master of the craft of dodging everything, including bullets, let me tell you. After that heroic feat of being immune from a tornado, whatever, we can we're just gonna have to suspend our disbelief. Okay, just we don't have any. This is all okay. So some stuff happens, whatever. Captain Ree gets saved by one of his lieutenants that he trusts. Use that term very lightly, to, deactivate said mine. He does successfully, though, which is great, because we wouldn't have a protagonist or love interest if he had been blown to smithereens there, so that's great. So basically, the whole episode boils down to business bitch is running away from these people. Him and Cuckoos, Captain Ree and the Cuckoos, I'll call them, the Cuckoo Brigade, like 5 of them or so, are searching for her, because if they don't find her, they're going to be court-martialed. There's nothing about that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They're going to be killed if they don't find this bitch. She's running just aimlessly, mind you, and one of the Cuckoo Brigade actually finds her and fails to get her in just like a field. But okay. Maybe he's diabetic. Maybe he's just out. Whatever. He was looking pretty good, looking pretty healthy, but okay. I get it. He can't run very long, and she ends up, instead of getting, she crosses. Oh my god. She is so lucky. In the storm, apparently, a tree knocked down the electric fence, that they have for their border, the electric fence. So luckily she was able to climb over that, not knowing she was going to North Korea and not towards South Korea. Yes, even though Captain Ree told her, and clearly wasn't lying. I mean, come on, love interest here. Why would he lie? Anyway, we end up going through the day in the life of her, I guess, when she must have been a Girl Scout or something, because she's running around the forest, in circles, and then she's like, just wait, I'm a genius. I'll create these little leaf markings and leave them on trees. Just know where I've been yet. Oh, well, great. She must have been a Eagle Scout or whatever the Girl Scouts have the equivalent of. I don't know. But she's running around throwing these leaf bandana things on trees just to make sure she's going straight. And she eventually finds a town. I mean, straight up. But, oh my god. She's going and going. And the one thing, she's dodging bullets. She got past guns. She got past a tornado, falling from the tornado, mind you. The electric fence, climbed over that tree, didn't finally does her in? She's running on a hill. Not even looking at the fucking floor, because mind you, I mean, mines, what are those? Those are insignificant when it comes to her indestructibility. A rock. She trips on a rock and hurts her knee. I use that term very lightly because it was like a tiny little scratch on her kneecap. I mean, okay, you felt it, but like she starts limping. Like, what? Wasn't she indestructible before? Whatever, okay, continuity's not a thing apparently. But so she gets to a little village, and I mean, this village looks pretty rackety. That's what I would assume all North Korean villages look like. Crap, no electricity. But the weirdest thing is, all the villagers, all these people, look like they've eaten this week. That's the weirdest thing to me. But okay, they all look healthy. I get it. You have to be, I mean, these are South Koreans clearly playing North Koreans. I get that. But, like, that's a North Korean. Bro, no way. He's beautiful. He's man-meat. Okay, so she gets to this village, and, you know, it's late. Well, actually, early. Very early. She's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it was breakfast time, meaning she had run for over a day. Talk about indestructible. She gets into town and no one even acknowledges her. Nothing. And like the kids are there saying Comrade S and Comrade C. Comrades, are you with us? Let's all march to class. I would assume they do that in North Korea. That's funny as shit and really sad. But then the electricity finally pops on. The lights get on, and because it's pitch black, you know. And over the intercom, they have the morning routine of everyone going into the village square, and they're playing, you know, the national anthem of North Korea. I can only assume. I don't even want to listen to what it actually is. I don't care. And they just basically start doing the Macarena. Oh my god, they're like, yeah, let's do this, Kim Jong-un. Yeah, boy. I'm like, yeah, that was gold, man. Gold. That was nice. So bitch is just standing there, though. Business bitch is like, what should I do? She finally realizes. That ignorant slut finally realizes she's in North Korea. What gave it away? What? Like, are you kidding me? When a military van busts through that shit into the village, right before she can be seen, though, because they're like ski, like drifting into that bitch. Fucking Captain Reed to the rescue, man. This dude is a national treasure. He is a national treasure to North Korea, hands down. So he busts in, grabs it, and just throws her over a fence. Well, I mean, jumps with her, you know. I imagine he did like a triple front flip, somersault action, like let go of her once, recaptured her, and then landed at like a 10 out of 10 Olympic rating. And then it ends legitimately with this. Not only are they gazing into each other's eyes, longingly, mind you, it plays just some romantic, sexy ass Korean music over this. And my mind exploded. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Now we are in for a treat. Okay, we're in for a real treat with this drama. I am very excited what episode 2 has to offer, because episode 1, like I said, they don't get it in other K-dramas. I mean, it's a whole season of just touch and go. This one's like nuts to butts. Let's do this. Okay, let's get to the action. We hold hands. Episode 1. I mean, I have to say, I like it. I like where we're heading, so hopefully we can keep this pace up. I like the characters. I like how invincible business bitch is, and we'll see where business bitch and Captain Ree go, because I'm sure they'll have a romantic honeymoon in Pyongyang, maybe? I don't know. Alright, thank you for watching. You have a good one.